So, with us recently getting the announcement of our expansion coming at the end of next year, we have been introduced to some other things. One of these things is called the hero specs list. Now, as you can see this list on my screen, these are the names of all the hero specs lists that we have, right? I'm super excited. I'm intrigued to see what all this is going to bring to the table. How is this going to support our specs and our class? And how far we can deep dive into this type of hero spec that we're getting, right? So before we go ahead and get right into it, comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're getting so close to 500. If you like the content, you like anything that you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which name on this hero specs list is the most intriguing to you. I want to see what everyone is interested in. Me personally, I like Mountain Thane. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a warrior main, question mark. But Mountain Thane is probably the coolest one for me. So let's go ahead and get right into it and how these hero specs are going to work. So as we go up here, it explains how these hero talents are going to work. So the number of trees is equal to the number of specs available for your class. Now, I feel off the bat, this is one of those things Blizzard is going to have to adjust because it is a little unfair from Druid having 4 to DH only having 2. Druid is honestly going to have more variety on their trees because they have more specs. Hopefully that's something that Blizzard notices and then that they see that they need to make some type of adjustment to that. Each spec has 2 trees shared with one of their other specs. Once again, other classes are going to have more variety of what they can choose from because they have more specs. All right. You can freely swap talents and trees at will, which is dope as always. 10 talents with each earned for each level 71 through 80. So you're going to have a lot of points that you can work with to kind of weave in and out and try things and min-max and all that good stuff. I'm going to just go with the stuff that's cool, but we'll kind of see how it all plays out once we get more hero talent trees. Several choice nodes per spec and final capstone talent. Now, they're saying final capstone talent. So what I gather from this is that you're going to be able to choose one capstone talent from this hero tree, right? You're going to have a lot of other choices going through for your nodes, but your capstone, you're going to be able to pick one capstone total, which is, I think is fine. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the balanced druid. So they have some options here, right? All these options here, you go through and you fill your tree. Doesn't look like this is the capstone, right? So you got your talents to go through, Keeper of the Grove, and then you go through and adjust the tree. Now, hopefully when we have some access later on down the road to look exactly how all this stuff works, we can kind of make our adjustments and our assumptions of which things are going to be the best for our spec that we're currently playing that we can pull from other specs that we have access to. I think the trees look pretty clean. They're simplistic. A lot of these things are they're just passive things that just help further your gameplay and your toolkit for your spec. I think it's pretty dope, right? So whenever we do decide to get our hands on these things and be able to test some things out, I think it's going to be pretty fun. Of course, I feel druids are going to have the most fun because they have one additional spec. DH, I'm sorry, not so much. Unless, you know, Blizzard, if you hear me, y'all decide to give DH another spec to play around with, then it'll feel a little more ebb and flow. Now, let's go through these lists. DK, Rider of the Apocalypse, Sandlin, and Deathbringer. So I feel like Sandlin is going to be Blood. Rider of the Apocalypse sounds like an unholy DK name, and then Deathbringer, Frost, maybe, I don't know. All these names look pretty cool. The Hunter looks very generic, excuse me. Sentinel, Pack Leader, and Dark Ranger. Now the Dark Ranger title does kind of vibe a little bit. Paladin with Lightsmith, I think it's super dope. Priest with Void Weaver. Mage with Frostfire. Now, what this makes me think about, and I kind of scanned these names, but Mage in particular with Frostfire, what if they bring back Frostfire Bolt for Mage in these hero talent trees? I think that would be fire, right? I think we'll probably make a video if we had to choose a talent that they can bring back as a hero talent. If they go that route, what talent would it be and why? All right, so hero specs, we're getting them. New expansion, we're getting them. 3 parts to it, we getting them, right? I'm super excited. I know you guys are. Comment down below, what are you excited for when it comes to the new expansion coming out? Me personally, seeing Thrall back on the scene made me feel good. Just made me feel warm inside, right? Comment down below if you were hype when you got the announcement. Also, my latest reaction video to the announcement is up. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It has been doing numbers for me. Appreciate everyone that's been supporting and rocking with your boy, all the new subscribers, all that good stuff. So let me know down in the comments below, what are you interested in? What do you like? And which name in here stands out to most to you? Which one is the coolest name on this hero specs list? Like I said, mine is Mountain Thane. Let me know yours down in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video.